Whātalawhātu tātou tunu le temi o le tai ole u tātonu li tulai. Sifuru tau tuara si whonga lo mui Wellington le Samoa Capital Radio mo polo kalame whaapitoa. Thia leu mo lewa no mātu whaatasi ai ma le tuangane ia ma le tuawhine le sunga ia Sonny ia ma le tuawhine ia Tiana Miti o lau whai pese the Mitis. Ia ili nei fui tai ole tātou whaatatoa lau whaapitoa. Talofa guys, welcome to Samoa Capital Radio.
Hello.
Talofa, thank you for having us.
Yes, thank you.
How are you both this morning?
Very cold,
Very cold, very hungry.
but also very good.
No, thank you very much for the opportunity to coming onto Sāmoan Capital Radio.
Thank you.
Mane tu lewa no, give you guys the opportunity to introduce yourselves, your villages, where do you guys hail from in Samoa, where are your parents from, and where you guys were born, and share a little bit about, because you guys are locals.
Yeah, I guess I'll start. My name's Sonny. Obviously, I grew up here in Porirua. Went to Holy Family Primary School. Then I went to Bayou College. And that's where I kind of found my love for music. My parents, my mum is from the villages of Lepea and Lepa. And my dad is from Sātawa and Leonmuenga.
My turn, okay. Hey, I'm Tiana. Just like Sonny, born here in Wellington, Porirua, raised up in Cannons Creek. I also went to Holy Family, went to Bishop Bayou College, we're part of the Holy Family Parish Choir. And so I guess Sonny started off our music journey by being interested in, playing the guitar, and, being his little sister, I just kind of fell into following into his footsteps, and whatever he did, I just wanted to, annoy him and join in anything he wanted to do. So I guess that's kind of how it all started, I guess.
And I think that's very unique as well, because you guys are a brother-sister duo, taking on country music, adding your Pacific Samoan flavour to it. So congratulations. We often say on our radio program that if any of our young people succeed, if our Samoans succeed, that's everyone else being in that success as well. So well done to you guys. Whaamaloa tu whawhitaimu lewa noa. O le sunga ia Sonny ma le tuawhine ia Tiana Miti. Ia o le tuangane ma le tuawhine. Ia o la ua. Ia o le o whai pesele o whai ngoin the Mitis. Ia o le o whai pesele e whaatataua lātou pese tele pese whātunga o country music. So let's talk about country music. Why country music? Like of all genres that you guys could have gone to, you guys picked country music, and it's a unique genre, but it's also something our parents grew up with listening to.
Yeah.
But you guys are adding the flavour now, and a lot of the young people are catching on to it. Can you guys share about that?
I think a big chunk of the question you've just answered, and it was through our parents, because that's all they used to listen to in the islands, So growing up, it was all of my mum's old country music tapes we grew up listening to. Just as young babies to up until primary school, and then it wasn't till like maybe around when I was just starting out intermediate, Tiana was still in primary. My dad had a workmate that was actually in the country music scene. So he made the introduction there, and Gail, that's the lady's name, she's the one who introduced us to the country music clubs in Wellington, and then that's where we sort of built up our connections, and we started performing all around Wellington, the different country music clubs, and then eventually we went on to all the big awards, the national awards. So that's where we kind of made our name for country music, and obviously back then it wasn't cool. So we did to a certain point try to hide the fact that we were singing back in the day. But I think now all of a sudden it's like cool now, so everyone's kind of jumped on the wagon, and we're here now. That's in a nutshell, kind of our journey through country music. That's how we started, and I think the goal now is we're focusing more on original music. And thanks for playing our song. That was our new song that was played just before. But yeah, that's our journey so far.
O le pese lena na tai nātu mua pese whai ngoina sa moa o le I Got You. Ia o le pese ngana nai mo ilung on YouTube. You guys are filming a video for that soon or?
The video will be
audio?
dropping soon.
Yeah.
The video
Right.
will be dropping soon.
7 months ago you guys released your other song. See You Again.
See You Again. Yeah, so with that song, that's what kind of, when we released that song, that's what kind of, I guess, started the journey with the original music. And that song in particular, that's a special song to us because that's a song that we wrote for our grandpa that passed away years ago. So that song is just in memory of him. So it's cool because it reminds me of, my Miti family as well. Every time we get to perform it and every time I get to hear it, just anywhere. Yeah.
That's beautiful. O le peselea sa mo le peselea See You Again o lo lungo le YouTube le temi o la peselea na fatu mbosi o lantu tama ia o whailangi fo i fo lango to fine ana mana i fo ia le fo i fatu se temi ta vai tatu po kalami whaafifiang. A o le whaasoa mai le sunga ia Sonny na amata mai ao la hiti. Ia o le temi nai pe i se mea voile it wasn't considered cool at the time. Ia a le wa mai le temi ni ngā tupulanga ni o fia ato telo o tala vou o mātu ai nei tele fo ia country club music ia competition tanga iei ai me se foi kala pitonu ni Wellington.
Mana ia vaenga lea mari pe ona saunoa ia Sonny na amatao na la fia i country music i le whaalongolongo fo ilia i tapes tu ai alon tinai. Ale mali fo i le whapea mai. Sa le cool. Pe sa le mana ia tele ale wa amatao na fia wai fo i la pese ua whaalawiloa. Mana ia umatale le pese pea vai foi. Ai o mana ia whalongolongo fo i ese fo i la ua tu ai ngā musika. Tau le ini tangata tātou lawa ia Samoa o suina le tu ai, o langina i tu ai ngā whātunga ia Murray.
Who are you guys' inspirations for country music? And you mentioned your parents growing up listening to these, but like in terms of musicians.
Musicians, man, I'm going to go back to those tapes. The tapes we used to listen to. Kenny Rogers.
Johnny Cash,
Dolly
Glenn
Parton,
Campbell.
Glenn Campbell. That's to us is the sound of country music, and that's why when we write our songs, it's always based off of that sound.
Yeah.
That real country sound, Yeah, the old school stuff.
Yeah.
And listening to you guys' music, it's there. Like that's.
Thanks.
No offense to other artists, but they're all doing. But this is authentic country. And
Thank you.
what inspires you guys in terms of your music? You guys are getting into originals now. What's your inspiration? Do you guys? I mean, you mentioned your grandfather and that "See You Again" song, but anything else in terms of inspiration to help you guys writing originals in your music at this time?
A huge driving force for us is our parents.
Yeah.
This is something they've instilled with us from when we were just kids, and so like we feel, that we owe them a huge, a huge amount, and this is like our way of paying them back, really. To put these songs out and just finish off the journey.
Yeah.
Because this, to me, I feel like this is the final part of the journey, or the beginning.
Yeah.
If it blows up.
Wow. Yeah. It's amazing you mentioned your parents and that support group, you standing on their shoulders and bringing it forward. You guys bring a Pacific flavor to country music. It's unique. Talk about how you guys went to those country clubs, the country music clubs back in when you guys were little, going around. It wasn't an environment that was dominant Pacifica people, Samoan people. It was dominated by, let's talk about Europeans. But being in that space and dominating in that space, you guys were awarded a lot of awards as well in Porirua and Wellington. So do you want to talk about that as well? Like your journey going into those spaces and bringing your Pacific flavor and not compromising on who you are as a Samoan, as proud people growing up here in Porirua?
I guess I think because I entered at such a young age. I was still in primary school when I entered my first ever country music awards, and that was Over the Hill and Wairarapa. I think at the time, to me it was just fun. Like I did everything. It was out of what I loved doing, so I didn't really see it as, I guess, competition against other people. But I guess as you keep doing it and you realize, hey, I'm good at this. You just want to kind of make yourself better. And I guess like Sonny said, we owe it to our parents, because entering the awards, I say it's fun, but I do have certain memories of I guess we all know as Samoans how hard our parents can be.
Sure, yes.
And I remember, memories of my mum in the sitting room with the fusi ba'u,
Oh, no.
Is there practices?
She'll, and as a kid, I loved it so much that my mum will be like, you've got to dance at these awards, you've got to sing your heart out, use the gifts God's giving you. And, when I would cry, she'll be like, okay, you can't do this. You can't sing anymore then, if you're not going to do it properly, you can't do it. And, I used to cry, be like, no, I want to do it. I'm going to do it. She was like, well, if you do it, you've got to, be good at it and give it your all. And so my mum was actually a real big driving force with, I guess, stage presence and, just, I guess, putting my all into a performance once I get on the stage. And, so it's like memories like that pop up when people ask questions about country music awards and, but they're wholesome memories to me. And, I love that. But I guess it was very different. And at the time you don't notice that you're the only brown family, entering these awards. But I guess when you start to grow up and realize, you can't get treated differently, but I think to us it was a whole, you weren't just representing yourself in this type of the country music community. You're a Samoan family, not only representing yourself and your family, but you're representing all the other Samoans out there. So when we went, we always gave it our all, because that was always at the back of our heads. You're not only representing yourself, you're doing it for the rest of our Samoan community and Polynesian community. So, I guess that was another driving factor for us to do what we did, best and do what we loved.
That's awesome. I think it's typical of all Samoan families. It's at home where you get your stage presence, you practice. They tell you how to stand, how to... But it's amazing, and a credit to your mum and your parents as well for that inspiration. As a sibling duo, how's it helped you guys both in terms of your relationship as brother and sister, to bridge your guys' music? And it's amazing. It's in the family. You guys are helping each other to reach your guys' goals.
We're just like any other old siblings. The good thing with with your siblings is, I guess, like everyone else is, you can just be straight with them. You don't have to worry about people's feelings. You just tell them straight up, hey, you sing it flat, bro. And there's no feelings involved or whatever. I think in terms of that, that's the best part of working as a duo, a sibling duo, I should say.
What are your guys' plans for the future? Where do you guys see yourselves taking this music further? And I mean, there's people on here commenting on that they love, they're great fans of you guys. Where do you see yourself taking this next? And anything in the pipeline in terms of originals?
To be honest, we kind of just taking it as it comes.
Yep.
At the moment, our main focus is just finishing off this album. So in terms of our originals, we're in the workings of trying to get our album finished off. So I'm not going to give you guys a timeline for that yet, but I promise you guys there is an album coming out soon. So,
right.
Well, not soon, just there will be an album. So yeah, in terms of our originals, that's the ultimate goal is to finish our album.
We'll see you guys when you guys release your album, and we'll bring you guys back in and
Right, for sure.
help release it and push it. But man,
that'd be awesome.
That's amazing. What would you encourage the young people out there that's listening in and trying in the music space, and they're trying to get to where you guys are, and what would you encourage them? And any advice to the young people out there who are maybe not wanting to go into music, but have that drive or motivation to achieve something in their lives? What would you say to them?
My advice would be, like, if you know in your heart 100% that you want to do something,
Yep.
don't listen to the outside voices that tell you otherwise. Because I spent a lot of my time, wasting my time away listening to those outside voices. Just listen to what's in here, and the rest will come.
Nice. Tiana?
Yeah, I would be similar to Sonny. I mean, it's taken us. We've been doing music for such a long time now, since we were kids, and it's taken us this long to get here. So, yeah, just like what he said, if you're really, really wanting to do something, whatever it is, just go for it, and
Don't do it half pie.
Yeah.
Just
give it
boom,
your all. Yeah.
straight in.
Yeah.
No, that's awesome. Beautiful advice for our young ones listening and tuning in. We're going to give you guys the opportunity to perform live for our audience.
Hey.
E lato whātua ngai lua ia la langi ne leitai au whawomar tātou tunu. One in Samoan, one in English.
Yep.
All right, we'll
Sweet.
let you guys take the floor.
Cool.
Thank you.
I just want to say this first song we're going to do is a special song to us, because it was one of the first songs we learnt in Samoan. And I remember, my dad used to hound me about the way I ingi this song.
Yeah.
He's always telling me, kai vai le leilo ingi. So this song, very special song to us. And we're going to sing it. And this is dedicated to all our Samoan people out there. Feel free to sing along.
Fun.
Mai si pōpōra nai leiwa hangor tai au. Oh, that's beautiful.
Thank you.
You got a question?
Now I got a question. That was beautiful. O ka semana i alua si uafonga. I'm just curious, will you guys be doing more Samoan songs? Because that was beautiful.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's definitely something we're looking at. It's definitely a different beast as well, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's definitely something we're looking into.
Just like a best version, Murray. No offense to Beautiful.
Yep. And the guys is other song, Paftai Lava. We just keep on going if it takes the whole day there.
Thanks. We'll do one more. This song's another special song to us. One of the very first ones we learnt as well. So I'm sure everyone knows this too.
I feel so bad, I've got a war in mind. I'm so lonesome all of the time. Since I've left my baby behind on Blue Bayou. Save and nickel, save and dime. Work until the sun don't shine. Looking forward to happier times on Blue Bayou. I'm going back someday. Come one day to Blue Bayou, where the folks are fine and the world is mine on Blue Bayou. On those fishing boats with its sails afloat, if I could only see that familiar sunrise, her sleepy eyes, how happy I'd be. Gonna see my baby again. I want to be with some of her friends. Maybe I'd be happier then on Blue Bayou. Save and nickel, save and dimes. Work until the sun don't shine. Looking forward to happier times on Blue Bayou. I'm going back someday. Come one day to Blue Bayou, where the folks are fine and the world is mine on Blue Bayou. On those fishing boats with its sails afloat, if I could only see that familiar sunrise, her sleepy eyes, how happy I'd be.
well, Paul. Wow. That's beautiful.
Thank you.
Whawhtai. A lot of people just, we're lost for words. Mahalo whawhtai. Very thank you for the amazing performance. We're quite lucky to have been able to have you guys on air today and to perform live for our Samoan audience here in Wellington, but also around the world. We have listeners around Australia, America, back home in Samoa. So it's great to have you guys on air today. Any last words you want to credit anyone? Shout out to your family, your parents, before we wrap up.
Sorry. I also just want to mention, just in case there's any confusion down the track, we're now called Miti.
Miti.
Yeah. So capital MITI. When you follow us on YouTube and also our Instagram. I know on Facebook we're still labelled the Mitis, but we're currently fixing that.
Yep.
But that's our name moving forward. There was a big drama on that. You can follow us on our Instagram page, and we explain why the name change was there. So make sure you follow us and try and get a hold of that story. But just thank you so much, guys, for having us. It really means a lot to us. To be here and to be able to, showcase what we're about on this platform, because this is also something that we don't do that often.
Yeah.
So thank you so much for the opportunity. Yeah. And to all our listeners out there, thank you as well.
Thank you very much. Miti, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. We'll post that up on our social media platforms as well today.
Awesome.
And follow Instagram, also Facebook. On behalf of our program, Samoa Capital Radio, I just want to say thank you very much, Sonny and Tiana, for just coming in today and for blessing us with your music. Like we said, this is not the end of our relationship. We hope to catch you guys up when you guys release your album. And help you guys, support you guys through. Like we always say, if any of our people succeed, we jump on that success as well. And so we're proud of you guys and just pray that God continues to bless you guys and keep it up. Thank you to your parents as well and your families. I got you, my limiti. Ia e taulunga tu le tātou por klami whawhtai.